What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how you're going to increase your MUT level super fast, glitchy method, getting up to MUT level 60. It's very, very good for a lot of you guys that are no money spent, so I want all you no money spent players to go ahead right now and drop the NMS in the comment section to let the world know that you guys are no money spent and proud. And that's why I do the videos for you guys, as well as the guys that want to spend money. It's a little bit easier to kind of dictate what I could recommend for the people that spend money, because a lot of the packs are garbage, and many people that bought the bundle did not get that limited berry. But we're not even going to get into that right now. We're going to talk about specifically, my MUT level being at 41. A lot of you guys are asking what exactly is going on. The major part about it is staying up to date with what actually is dropped with the game and taking advantage of a lot of what they do with the, the several promos that happen. Obviously, at this point, you guys should know that these are very, very important. We're about to get a week 4 in a second. It usually accounts for about 48,000 a week in XP. One of the interesting things that I want to show you guys, though, is that they didn't have a specific team, like a promo for week 3. This is a good thing, because I got a lot of complaints about, I don't want to put these cards in my lineup. I'm running a 60 of 60 playoffs theme team. I can't fit these other players in. Listen to me, guys. When it comes to the actual season 4, and I've said this several times, right? Most of the time when they do this, they're going to give you a solo battles option. So if you have to change your team, don't change your team and go into a regular head-to-head game, bro. Dude, listen to me. This game is so infuriating online. It doesn't make any sense for you to go and have to deal with that. And I don't want you guys to deal with that, because I deal with it on a regular basis streaming the game, and it sucks. So all I recommend is that if they tell you something like this, like with week 2, when they're like, all right, you got to have playoff players, and you don't really have a playoff theme team. A lot of you guys during week 2 still had 0 chill, right? So you put the 3 playoff players in your lineup, and then you go into a solo battle, and you do everything for that specific thing that has to do with solo battles. So like the 3 punts, you go to the minimal level and you get the punts, and then you do the 1,000 rush yards, and then you go back to your regular team, and everything else is good. Remember, for the season actual MUT level, like trying to get to 60, whatever comes up in this, when it doesn't include head-to-head or solo battles, the field goals you do in regular challenges. The points you do in regular challenges. So you got to separate what's going on with it. And I think a lot of what happens with you guys, you get frustrated when you go and you play head-to-head games. And we're going to talk about some of the head-to-head stuff that you have to do in order to get some XP. But this is just generalized situations right now. Most of you guys are veterans. You know that you're expecting the week 1, week 2, week 3. Just let's see what they do this week, if they keep it this way. For me, it's a lot easier this way, so that we don't have to manipulate our lineup and have to go find players. We just do what we have to do in head-to-head and solo battles and whatever we have to do inside of the challenges. This is very simplistic, but will they keep it that way? To be honest, it probably was a mistake. They probably fired the devil for this week, and then the devil's coming back next week, and they're going to add more stuff, but that's neither here nor there. The next thing is the daily tracker. Obviously, the daily tracker is very, very huge. Every 5 days, it's giving you, 15,000. It's going to go up to 20,000 soon. So that's a huge thing to keep track of. Like I said, logging in, you don't have to log in and stay on the game, right? Log in, do what's required for the daily, and then get run. Like literally run, like it's like the Blair Witch Project. Like if you don't feel like playing the game that day, it's probably good for your mental health. Dude, just log in, do that, get off. All right. Now, if you're looking to grind the game and make sure that you get your MUT level up, you can't just get off right away without doing a competitive field pass as well. All right. So we're going to talk about this again, because some of you guys are still not understanding exactly why I tell you, because this daily doesn't accumulate. So some of you guys are like, it doesn't make any sense. Why why do we have to do this? All right, you look at this and it's like, okay, it's 12 XP, and it doesn't mean anything until you're really close to getting something from the field pass. And I know it looks minimal. I know they don't have the daily reward like you get from MUT level, but this is also very important to accumulate the 12 every single day. Now, the other thing is the milestones. I'm not doing this, right? But you can if you're an offline player. My no money spent players usually grind out solo battles. I know several of you guys commented that you did take advantage of getting all this XP last season. I'm not doing it. I don't even play solo battles anymore to begin with, unless, like I said, I have to. The things that I just showed you about, playing it on the minimal level, I'll do that if it's necessary, but I don't typically play the solo battles. But there are a lot of, XP. There's a lot of XP in here, and then I'll do the head-to-head seasons, just to make sure that I max out with that situation. So why are we doing that? Obviously for the XP. As it goes up, they start to give you a tremendous amount. Now remember, the honors is dropping soon. So all of this XP right here, this is another 70,000. It's gonna go up, you get more XP. It's a lot of stuff that you can get, not only this card. You know what I'm saying? But you're still gonna get a lot of XP leading up. So probably in the next week or so, you're gonna be maxed out at level 60 if you've been labbing, well not labbing, but grinding the competitive pass as well as taking care of the other, promos that they drop when they do have XP involved in it. So this is very important to do. So like I said, for me, I focus in on the daily, getting my 12 every day, and I focus primarily on MUT champs and head-to-head seasons. Okay, the milestones happen regardless of what you're doing, so that's going to happen organically. You don't really have to focus in on that, but this also gives you a tremendous amount. This refreshes randomly, so you may log in and something may happen where it's now not grayed out and it's back again, because they don't really give us a set time when they're going to do that. So always monitor it and see exactly what's going on with it, because that could definitely benefit you. But getting 35,000, all this time, like this is a lot of XP, boys. And I've been getting a lot of it through the competitive field pass. Now, the most recent current promo, right, is the playoffs. If you've done this, let me know. Just write playoffs in the comments, right? We got this is a lot of XP. That's why when you look at mine and you see like, yo, G, how do you got Ray Lewis up to that level? I'm going to get to that in a second for why he's useful, but that's why any promo that they give you XP in, you want to make sure that you're grinding it. You pretty much focus in on the objectives and you do exactly what it's saying. Now, again, focus in on the players that are needed for the specific promos. Like this is definitely telling you whatever the promo is, you're going to need the players from that promo. So if they give us a version of the honors, you may need the honors. You may have to have honors players in your lineup. Whatever it is, just pay attention to the objectives. Everything else is self-explanatory. Now, with winning house rules games, if that's part of the promo, you are forced to play online. Okay? And the good thing about this is a very, very easy type of it's an easy type of game. It's one score wins and it's done. So you can generally get through this easier. They don't typically make it so that it's brutal for you to have to play online, and they typically will give you the solo battles option like they show you here. All right, but in that case with house rules, because it's a short and simplified version, you have to be able to get through that. All right, there's nothing we can do about that situation in certain promo aspects. Now, if you wait until the end, you can avoid doing that depending on how much XP they release later. So you can avoid some of the current promos without having to play some of the head-to-head online stuff to kind of keep your blood pressure down. All right, now finally, why is this so important? All right, I need my MUT level to 50 as soon as possible. I'm not even worried about 60. I'm going to get there, but I need it up to 50 because Ray Lewis is going to replace my user. And why is he going to do that? This dude is a beast. All right, so his next upgrade, the final one, is going to be 94. Right now, he's already OP. So if you've been leveling up the way that we've been leveling up here at GmiasWorld, look at his man in zone coverage. It's ridiculousness, bro. He's better than some corners. 88 man, 92 zone. You can put this dude in zone coverage, man coverage, and he's running with anyone right now. It's real nasty work. So once we get the final one and he's at 94 speed, it's going to be good stuff. I do want to point out, though, that this ability at the end, that's 2, is absolutely garbage. It is not the Pat Tillman of Madden 20. They don't fumble. The fatigue is broken. It's a lot of crap going on. So I would probably avoid this if you could. All right, I would definitely avoid it, putting this on him, but definitely give him that 0 AP lurk artist and either play him on the outside or user him. But he's going to be a beast. So that's one of the things that you should probably do right now, because if you're grinding alongside me, like while we're doing it, what's going to happen is we're going to be able to sell a player that we already have because he's suitable enough to go out on the field and play in any formation, all right, with that 0 AP lurk artist. So start grinding, getting everything together. Let me know where your team is right now. What is your current theme team? What are you looking for? Let me know. Leave it in the comments. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. One love, y'all.